Welcome back! Last time on Knights of the Old Republic, we acquired the Ebonhawk and made our way to Dantooine. Here we learned about the Starforge and that Aiden, should become a Jedi because he shares a bond with Bastila and is strong in the Force. Together, we would be able to take on Darth Malik's forces. We met Juani through our training as she strayed from the light path. We also stopped a feud that had been going on for years that ended in a nice romance between the two houses, their children. We ended up at some strange ruins where we learned more about the Starforge, and that's where we'll pick up the story. Alright, let's go prove ourselves worthy. Guardian droid. There's a droid. Ion grenade. Do we have... He's not really an ion person. Yeah. Okay. Master Power Blast. Actually, we were pretty far back, so let's do Sniper Shot.
What?
Hey, that ion.
That hurt our head.
Oh, we're doing good with these.
Sure.
What can I do?
Wait, who's out? I'm out. Perfect.
What?
Might need some healing.
What?
I'm here.
What?
Okay. The ancient computer hums and throbs as you approach it. Its screen flickers to life, and a stream of incomprehensible characters scroll across it. Let's synthesize the computer system. Press A button. A new sequence of equally incomprehensible characters appear on the screen. Okay, let's talk to the computer. The computer goes silent. Its screen blank. A few extremely unusual characters then appears on the screen. The computer emits a rapid sequence of tones. You hear one as those tones softly echoed by your datapad. A small data receptacle opens in the front of the agent machine. Insert your datapad into the receptacle. The computer seems to be interfacing with your datapad. The screen goes blank again, and then more familiar characters begin to appear on the screen. Yerski? don't recognize familiar characters. Retrieve my data pad. Oh, it does not budge. Talk to the computer. Ah! Data interpretation complete. Data or language analysis complete. Interrogative. Identify the 3 primary death-giving seed world types. Death-giving. Not oceanic. Not grassland. Desert. Volcanic. I don't know what a boreal means. Barren. Conducted the death-breaking death seal. Cool. Uh-oh. Not another one. Okay. Let's actually throw a frag grenade.
Yep.
You asked for this!
Why not?
There, take that. You cannot win. What can I do?
Why did I go? Ready? Why did Trumpet go all the way up here? Oh, that was perfect.
You cannot win.
Gosh,
I'm
that's
here.
amazing.
Yes?
Sure.
The ancient computer hums and throbs as you approach it. Its screen flickers to life, and a stream of incomprehensible characters scroll across. Okay, we know what to do. Talk to the computer. Go silent, the screen blank. A few extremely unusual characters then appear on the screen. Yes, we need to insert the data pad. Talk to the computer. Released. Language complete. Data complete. Interrogative. Identify the 3 primary life-giving seed world types. Okay. Oceanic. Grassland. Not desert, not volcanic. I don't know what this boreal. Or I guess it's like an arbor. I don't think I know what these are. Sure. Cool. Wreckage. What's in it? Oh, this is perfect. Is there any other? Oh, seems like good loot over here. Very valuable. Another builder. Or slave, if you seek the secrets of discovery and must prove yourself worthy. Only then will the sealed door behind you open. Oh, perfect. Yes. Need to put the... Oh! Okay, this is better. Okay. Perfect. Looking good. We don't know what's behind this door. Ooh.
This must be what Revan and Malik found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began.
What is it?
This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malik must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves, but we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found.
So what is the Starforge exactly?
I don't know, but Revan and Malik were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more, but I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world, and if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Tatooine, and Hizmanan, but there are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be.
Perhaps those worlds have more clues?
I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malik visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge, and some way to destroy it.
That sounds like quite a supposition. What if you're wrong?
What if I'm right? We can't ignore this. Finding the Starforge might very well be the key to defeating the Sith. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun.
Oh boy. This is amazing. I don't have to do anything with this, right? And there's not any loot around here. I love this updated modded Knights of the Old Republic. It's has it's got the Starforge and the maps updated as well. You're proving yourself worthy. The sealed door is open. If you wish to learn the secrets of the Starforge, you must pass through the door to the room beyond. Alrighty. This is exciting. Okay. I'm sure Aiden's just like, what? What is it? Alright, let's go to the council and see what they say.
Ah, you have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malik sought in those ruins?
I like how you can lie about it. We found an incomplete star map and mention of something called a Starforge.
This news of a Starforge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Starforge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done.
Oh.
Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Star Forge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Star Forge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Star Forge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Star Forge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Star Forge.
I'm ready to do the Council's will.
The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure.
Am I to undertake this task alone?
Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation,
perfect.
we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
There are others I want to join me? Yes. These other options are so silly.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest.
Yes.
Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you.
Okay.
But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
You can count on me. I will not fail.
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Star Forge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan.
Oof.
We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
Thank you. Also with you. Man. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. A quest for the Star Forge. The Jedi Council has instructed you to seek out the ancient star maps scattered throughout the galaxy in hopes of uncovering the location of the mysterious Star Forge, as Revan and Malak did before you. The Jedi Council have said that you will be accompanied by Juhani, a young Cathar Jedi. She seems to be still troubled by her emotions. Perhaps in time you can help her. Perfect. Alright, let's do... Missing companion. You have met Elise Montaigne, who has lost her companion, her droid companion. It is all that she has left of her late husband, and she wishes you to find him. He was apparently kidnapped from her home, and she has been searching for him ever since. Misses him very much. I wonder where that is. Let's see if Jahani is still here. Probably not. She's probably at the ship or something. Go quickly because I want to get off this planet. Check out the next planet.
My droid is still missing.
Could you tell me what happened to him?
We were working on my farm to the north of here. I was working in the garden. I heard the door to the house open, but not. I searched everywhere and could not find him. I worry so much. Maybe it was the Mandalorians. Or maybe Cath hounds are not intelligent. No. It must have been someone who could... No. Well, yes, it could have. But he was supposed to be completely loyal. Please, if you come across my droid...
What's this direction? Okay, let's see what we have left for Dantooing. Not past missing companion. Or droid companion. Okay, so we need to look for droid companion. And the Mandalorian Raiders. You have encountered some of the Mandalorian Raiders, plaguing Dantooine and slain them. They did not seem as organized or powerful as you had been led to believe. Perhaps you have not met their most powerful members. Okay, so let's see if we can't go find them. Do we have 2 concussion grenades? Let me check something really quick. Oh! Put this on. Ooh. I'm glad I checked. Improved power blast. Let's try that. Sith energy shield. Oh yeah, we had Iron Blaster before. We're dealing with droids. Disruptor versus Blaster. Blaster pistol it is. Oh, heavy blaster. Cool.
Yes?
Yes?
And me. There's something I can put in my arm. I think this is the one I improved. Damage bonus. Here's the prototype, right? Cool. Then just try going south. I haven't healed up? What?
Ready?
Yes?
What?
Ready?
Yes?
No.
What?
Go. What is south? More south. Okay, let's go more south. There's the central grounds that we... No, wait a minute. I guess we haven't really done much here, have we?
Ulrich extends his thanks to you for your actions with regards to his daughter, Asia.
Perfect.
I am sure that she and Shen will thank you personally once they have been settled in.
What? I got 400 credits. Is there more down here that I can go to? Is it just the central grounds over here? Okay. What's over here? Ooh. Can we stun it? Then...
I'm here.
Master power. Ooh. That's from the vision thing?
Yes?
Extra? What resisted it? Oh jeez. Let me quick save really fast.
There.
What's this? An albino cat hound? Doing pretty good. Oh, resisted it. Oh, jeez. Resisted again. You're only attack. Oh my gosh, we have to make sure. Ooh, we did good.
I'm here.
Perfect.
Ready?
Sure.
Anything over here? Let's see. Okay, so this is new over here. Let's check our surroundings first. Ooh. Okay. You know, I didn't even... I was gonna buy grenades, but I just kept on going.
I'm here.
Oh, and we are not healed one bit. So do that. Do a heal. heard of...
What can I do?
Oh, he's jumping. Concussion grenade. Okay. Let's just focus these guys down, huh?
What can I do?
Ooh, he's not doing good.
What? You wait for this!
Nice. Okay. Doing okay? What about this guy? We still doing... Oh. I wish that you could default an action.
How'd you like that?
Oh, Karth.
I'm here.
Karth, you're amazing. Mandalorian datapad. Medpack? Ooh, we just used a medpack. Okay, repair kit. We don't really use too many mines. We might later if we get into like a serious situation and like, alright. Start
Ready?
hitting each other.
Sure.
I think I got everything. Cool. Alright.
What can I do?
Heal. Okay, we're good now. We have no more left. So if we get in trouble,
What can I do? How can I help?
oh!
Then I suggest we move on. Yes?
Let's make this quick.
I want to make... I don't know how to get Aiden to jump into battle, but I guess if I let... Oh, he still doesn't jump.
Yes?
She's not doing well. Okay. Oops. Wait, what? Okay, so there's the cat hounds.
You asked for this!
I see a familiar droid.
Yes?
Ready?
What?
Is this our droid?
Thank you for saving me, Master Jedi. I am C842, a personal assistant droid.
Personal assistance droid?
As I said, I am C842, a personal assistant droid. Although in recent months the assistance I render seems to have taken on a disproportionate significance.
Significance. Oh, are you Elsie's droid? Elise's
Did she
droid?
send you to find me? Please do not tell her you saw me.
You're running from her?
Yes, but I have my reasons. I'm afraid my owner became a bit too attached to me. Obsessed, even. She tried to treat me as her dead husband. It was not healthy for her.
Excuse me? But she wants you back.
She is obsessed. She rarely sees other people, and appears to be fixated on me as her husband. She was becoming more and more insular. I thought it best that I leave. She may meet other real people this way. In fact, that was the reason I came here and sought out those cat hounds.
Sought them out? Oh, you sought them out?
I think it would be best if I were no longer a factor. She would meet new people, living people. Please, will you destroy me?
The droid just asked if I could destroy it. Now you get to decide his fate. I'm not gonna do 3. I'll destroy you and tell her you're still out here. No, you should go back to her. Fine, I'll destroy you and tell her why you did it.
Thank you, kind sir. You have my eternal gratitude.
I mean, you know, she's gotta move on. It's all part of the grieving process. Okay, path north. Cave entrance. Ooh. Crystal cave. What? Are we all healed? No.
Ready?
Yes?
Sure.
Okay. Right, it's sunny over where I am right now, so it's hard to see in the cave. Let's save just in case something bad happens. Done. And then blurry.
I'm here. Yes?
Oh, we got one.
Yes. That hurt, I bet.
Time to rumble!
What can I do?
What?
Almost is better if we like go as Karth. Just
Ready?
because those power blasts are OP. Because they're master now.
What can I
Because of
do?
his visor.
Down you go!
Yes.
Ready?
Oh, there's more.
You asked for this!
I'm here.
Sure.
We're up a heal.
What can I
Air support. Okay. Oh! Well, I was gonna do that in the first place. I should have read what it said. Oops. Okay. Well, this is cool. Dash. Crystal is found in the remains of the egg. That's interesting. What's in this room? Wow. Durasteel bonding alloy. I think that's for lightsabers. Cool, let's bash some eggs. These fragile eggs could easily be destroyed. The crystal is found in the remains of the egg. Cool. We acquired a lightsaber crystal. Gotta wait for the bar to appear. Okay, I think I'm almost done. Oh, maybe I'm not close enough. There we go. I missed the egg. Jeez. I didn't know you could miss it. Okay. I think I missed the middle. Anything else? Cool. And what did we get from that? Bondar produces a volatile lightsaber beam that pulses on impact, discharging part of its energy into an opponent. Ooh. Green, red. Oh my gosh, there's 10 red. Cool. Produces a clearly defined blade that a Jedi can easily focus on. Cool. I think we've done most of this. Go this way. Oh jeez. Frag grenade. Stasis.
Yeah.
Actually, let's do a heal while we're here.
Yes.
There.
Oh.
Poor Garth. Okay. Bastila.
What can I do?
Disengage. Disengage.
Yes.
We need to heal.
What can I do?
Uh-huh. Yes.
Ooh. Oh, I need to read that other Mandalorian datapad. Read it. Anything behind it? Making sure I got everything before moving on. Okay, there we go. I don't know what... I don't know what makes it do that.
Ready?
Don't know why Karth is so close to everybody, but...
Time to rumble!
Sure.
I'm loving this power blast.
What can I do?
What? Yes?
I'm here.
What?
Why do we even need Aiden here? Is there anything over here? That's where we met Honey. It was like, I know we unlocked this map, but did we go to everything is the big question. We don't really need to destroy every... I'm more looking for... I wonder where their most powerful member is. In case things go wrong. Alright, they should be able to take him on, right? No! What are they doing?
The Force fights with me!
Sure.
Yes?
Oh, I need you to level up.
Sure.
Cool. Okay, so... Definitely okay, so... Okay. We're gonna do this Master Flurry. Yep. Yeah, I think I like stasis, so we're gonna do that as well. Whoop. Dead Settler.
What can I do?
Oh, wait a minute.
What? Sure.
Was that... We found the body of Cassius Sandril. The journal you found on the body tells that he was an amateur archaeologist who was investigating strange ruins across Dantooine. By the wounds on his body, it would seem that he was mauled to death by Cathhounds. Okay, let's go look at those data pads. This is the diary of Cassius Sandril, amateur archaeologist. It details his efforts to discover the source of the ancient ruins found across the surface of Dantooine. On reading it, you gather that he had found some correlation between the ruins and something called the Rack. Mandalorian datapad. Jar, do you remember not... Did you remember not to take the XT model bike out today? There was something funny with one of the intakes, and I thought it could jam. Ah, consider yourself lucky. If someone wasn't dumb enough to take that thing, he would have plowed right into the ground with it within a kilometer. Dark went missing in Sector B, then Riza saw someone moving south of there. Take a couple troops and find out who it is. If they look suspicious, terminate. Cool. I'm looking for more Mandalorians and I don't see them.
Yes?
What? Sure.
Is there something over here that I'm missing? No? Alright. Nothing up here. I think we looked at this, right? Yeah. Okay. That's the strange ruins, and that would be that other path. I don't know what the other... I looked everywhere.
My droid is still missing. I can feel him like a hole in my aching heart.
I'm afraid your droid had to be destroyed.
My droid? Destroyed? No. No, this cannot be happening. I can't bear to live without him.
Well, at least she's not running away from society. I guess we did okay. Weaponry. What does it do like this fine day? Do you have any do you know the Mandalorian range? Fire generated from the start of Jeez. $15,000 credits. Get some concussion grenades. Frag grenades too. Okay. Feels good. Wait a minute.
Have you found the Mandalorian raiders yet?
I killed some of them on the plains.
Good. Good. Put them down like the animals they are. But now that you've killed some of them, they won't stop until you've defeated their leader. You must find him and kill him too. Thank you, young Jedi.
If I find it. Maybe I'll come back later when I've done that Google search or something. I don't know what...
How may I be of assistance, Master Jedi?
No. Bastila still seems to have something on her mind. Perhaps you should talk to her about it.
How can I help?
You look like something's bothering you. I want to talk about that dream.
It was less of a dream and more of a vision the two of us shared. But I am certainly willing to answer any questions the Jedi Council did not.
I still don't understand why we shared this vision.
Are you wondering why we shared the vision? Or why we even received it in the first place? To the first, I can only repeat the answer that the Council gave us. Our fates are linked. And for two as strong as we are in the Force, that amounts to a near-physical bond. As to the second, I truly don't have an answer for you. The Force works as it will, and perhaps we should be grateful for what we've been given.
But how did our fates become linked?
I don't know. Believe me, I certainly don't find the prospect of being joined to you enjoyable in any fashion.
Well, thanks a lot.
Please, forgive me. I did not mean to imply that you were repulsive in any sense of the word. That we shared something so personal is just not something I'm used to.
I have another question.
What would you like to know?
Why did we dream of Malak and Revan?
Perhaps because we desired to. Perhaps because they came to this planet and were strong enough in the Force to leave a trace.
What do you mean by a trace?
They did something important here. Of that, I am certain. It may be simply that we are sensitive to that event, or it may not. We dreamed about Revan and Malak either because we were meant to, or because we needed to. There is no other way to look at it.
What do you think Malak and Revan were doing?
I have no idea. It was obviously important, however. That is why we must investigate this further.
I'm not sure I like the idea of you being in my dreams. Do you think we will... more of these visions?
With luck, we will. I would rather not rely on such visions to guide us. But when we have so little else to go on, and the galaxy hangs in the balance...
That's all I wanted to know.
As you wish. We really should return our thoughts to business anyway. How can I help?
You look like something's bothering you.
No, not bothering me. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question.
I think you're interested in more than just the bond between us.
Please. I'm a Jedi. Such feelings, such attractions are, well, they're beneath me, quite frankly. I admit I find you intriguing. I mean, I find your command of the Force intriguing, but my interest in you is purely academic. Surely you can understand why. Our fates are strongly connected. So connected that a literal bond has been forged between us. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
Our relationship? Is this some kind of clumsy come on? So, just so you know, I love poking Bastila about these things. She's kind of cute when she's embarrassed. So,
I was referring to the bond we share, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. If I was actually interested in you, rest assured I could come up with a much better approach than this.
Whoa, I guess I touched a nerve there.
Touched a nerve? No. Getting on my nerves, most definitely. I suppose this is what you men consider being witty. Now, are you going to answer my questions, or would you rather just keep annoying me?
Okay, I'll answer a few questions.
Don't worry, these are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have?
I love the joking answers. I'm gonna be serious about this. But some of the dialogue in this is just amazing. I'm a Hutt in human form plotting to overthrow the Republic. I was a scout. The fleet recruited me for my skills.
Good. On which planet were you born?
Apparently Duralia. It's in a remote system. Why?
Excellent. Your current age is?
Wasn't this all on my service records?
Yes. Well, the truth is, I was studying how you responded to my questions. Your reactions helped me judge you. This was a test for me to learn more about your character.
And what did you find out?
You were honest, which is good. And you treated this as a serious matter, which it is. This bond we share will shape both our destinies. It is not to be taken lightly. But I imagine you've had enough questions for a while. So many things have happened to you since Taurus. It's probably a lot for you to absorb. We can speak again later, after you've had time to think about all this.
Okay. Because of the bond you and Bastila share, she is extremely interested in learning more about your character. However, you get the sense there is something she isn't telling you. Interesting. Oh, seems something to be bothering Karth. Maybe you should speak to him and see if you can get him to open up about it. Speak to Karth.
Yes, what's on your mind?
You've been quiet lately, you know that?
Have I been quiet? Suppose I have. I guess I just don't like being left out of the loop.
Left out of the loop. I don't understand. I'm not the one leaving you out of the loop, Karth. I'm not the one leaving you out of the loop, Karth.
No? Well, you certainly aren't helping matters any either. And it's really starting to irritate me. For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you. They pulled you in there and refused to tell me a thing about it.
That is none of your concern, Karth, and you would do well to leave the matter be.
I respect you,
Bastila.
Bastila, but you've been as closed-mouthed as the rest of the Council. If you won't talk to me, then maybe somebody else will.
I'll be honest. They thought it was more important that I help find the star maps than stay.
And why is that? You were a great help on Terrace, but why would they keep you with us? Don't they have to train you?
They said there's a bond between Bastila and myself.
A bond? What kind of bond? You mean to say that they told you that you were tied to Bastila in some way? I have trouble believing that. You're a neophyte Padawan who's been saddled with the responsibility of tracking down these star maps. Why? That's not normal. I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. There has to be a reason.
I'm here, and that's not going to change. Get over it. I'm sick of this. And Bastila and I have a bond. We have to do this together. I'd say more if you wanted to. Are you saying I'm not needed? We have to do this together. That's all I'm going to say.
And what does that mean? Is this more of that destiny garbage that the Jedi keep talking about? Well, that can't be it. Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm not going to wait around until I'm betrayed again.
I am not going to betray you. I am not Saul.
Yeah, we'll just see about that, won't we? Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul, not... No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is insult you, isn't it? Just forget I said anything. Let's just get on with what we were doing.
That's okay, Karth. You're fine. So troubled. Okay. He's got a rough past, so, I mean, I've talked to people with rough past before. And until they're able to work it out, it's hard for them to move on. Okay, oh, no. Okay. So used to coming back here. Padawan, a word, if I may. There are many rumors about your most recent meeting with the Jedi Council. There is talk that they are sending you on a mission to help us against Malak and the Sith. How do you know the Council gave me a mission? I saw you going in the council chambers. You were there for some time and actually assumed the council had given you a task to perform. Please understand that I'm not asking you to reveal anything that could endanger the order of the Republic or the Republic. Whatever task the council has given you is for your ears, not mine. I only wanted to wish you well, and to warn you to be careful. There are many evils out there, many dangers. The Sith are not the only minions of the dark side. What could be more dangerous than the Sith? Master Doric has been training me to succeed him as chronicler here at the Academy. In my studies, I have come across tales of creatures that are born of the dark side. Monsters of pure evil. The worst of these abominations is the Terrantet, a beast that feeds on the blood of those who are strong in the Force. Over the centuries, many Jedi have fallen to their ravenous hunger. What makes this creature so dangerous? Terrantet is a predator, and we Jedi are its prey. They are incredibly strong, with a primal cunning, and they have an inborn resistance to the Force. There are some who believe that is a monster bred by the ancient Sith. Fortunately, it is quite rare. They only dwell in the most dangerous and darkest of places. In fact, one has not been seen in nearly 40 years. Then why are you worried about them now? This is not the first time they have vanished for long periods of time. Many believe they can lay dormant for years, only to rise and hunt when the power of the dark side waxes full. I fear Malak's rise may have woken these creatures from their dormant state. Once the Sith are beaten, I would not be surprised if the Council organized another great hunt to try and exterminate them. The Great Hunt? What's that? The Great Hunt was organized by the Jedi Council shortly after the war against Exar Kun. Jedi were scattered throughout the galaxy, helping to rebuild from the devastation. Many Jedi vanished during this period, disappearing from a variety of worlds without warning. We did not know they had been slain until their mutilated bodies began to be discovered. The Council investigated and discovered that they were behind the killings. It was decided the galaxy had to be purged of these insatiable monsters, though the cost proved high. So the Jedi just killed these creatures? They were an abomination. They are ruthless engines of death and destruction. The Council had no choice but to destroy them, for the greater good of the galaxy. Many Jedi banded together and journeyed to the planets that were suspected of harboring them. The Great Hunt did not rest until all the creatures had been slain. Almost all. There were still rumors of them on the planet of Korriban, a dark world some believe to be the birthplace of the Sith. That is where Exar Kun was corrupted during the First Sith War. They never went to Korriban. The Council, fearing more Jedi might fall to the dark side, declared the Great Hunt was officially over, though 3 Jedi were appointed to continue the work. The work of killing them, you mean. The Jedi chosen to continue the hunt on their own were Duron, Gunhan, and Shalamir. These 3 shared a powerful bond, and each of them were devoted. The Council felt that together they would be able to defeat any that they found, and by supporting each other they could resist the temptations of Korriban and the lure to the dark side. But none of them have survived. Their master felt them become one with the Force when they left this world. He believed they were slain by one of the monsters they sought. The council felt it was too dangerous to send anyone else in search of their remains, so their exact fate is not known. But let their deaths serve as a warning to you, Padawan. Thanks for the warning, I'll be careful. A final warning as you go, Padawan. Do not underestimate them. If you do, you may suffer the same fate as those who disappeared after the Great Hunt. Alright, so we'll go to Korriban last. Hello. Greetings, Cynthia. May I take a moment of your time for a question? Go ahead. I represent a human citizen of Dantooine by the name of... his ranch has had considerable difficulty with Mandalorian raiders for many years. His young daughter was kidnapped by those raiders many years ago and has not been returned. Might you have news of her? Her name is Sasha. Do you actually believe she's still alive? It is not customary for the Mandalorians to terminate their captives. It is my hope Sasha has escaped or been sold into slavery. If so, I may yet locate her. Sorry, I have no idea who you're talking about. That's too bad. I shall have to continue my search. I'll keep my eye out for your girl. I appreciate that, Cynthia. Hello. I am proud to welcome a member of the Jedi Order to my humble kiosk. How may I serve you today? Who are you? I am Gesark of a tailor by trade. A Trandoshan tailor? Oh no, I thought all Trandoshans were slavers and bounty hunters. My kind hold as many occupations as the human species does. Slavers, bounty hunters, Jedi, tailors. The only bounty I hunt is one made of cloth. I am no slaver, for I am a slave to fashion. If you wish to have your robes altered, then I am the Trandoshan for the job. What sort of alterations? I know that modesty and humility are among your tenets, but even Jedi must have a sense of fashion. That's where I come in. I can alter your robe's color and style without hindering their functionality. How much is it going to cost me? For you, 0 credits. No charge, really? The Jedi Order lets me set up shop here without rent. As a token of gratitude, I extend a discount on all my services. Cool. I'd like you to tailor some of my robes for me. Gladly. Would you like to alter the robes you're wearing now? Yes. And what color would you prefer? Brown. Now, if you would, just this robe. Very good. I shall have your new attire ready within the hour. Oh, perfect. Awesome. Okay. What's this? I greet you, Padawan. Members of the Jedi are always welcome in the outposts of Adarach Droids. How may I serve you today? What do you know of the Mandalorian raiders? Only that they have been a nuisance to the farmers and settlers in the region. They do not have the resources to penetrate the space, but I do not know of them. Is there anything? Okay. Stock. Cool. Well, I think I'm okay. I think we're ready to go on the Ebon Hawk. This is exciting.
Yeah, what do you want?
I was wondering if you had any stories. Interesting stories.
You want to hear tales of my exploits?
Of the wars I've seen and fought, the enemies I've seen die by my hand?
Yes.
Sure,
Enemies.
I'll humor you. My name's Canderous, of the Mandalorian clan Ordo. I've been fighting across the galaxy for 40 of your years. For my people, it is the honor and glory of battle that rules us. It's through combat that we prove our worth, gain renown, and make our fortunes.
Is that why you work as a mercenary?
Times have changed now. The Mandalore clans have been scattered across the Outer Rim. The Republic is in decline, and the Sith Empire rises to take its place. The clans as they were aren't a threat, but the galaxy still fears us. People think we war out of spite or bloodlust. They don't understand, and fear that. We only wanted the challenge of the battle, and glory from it, win or lose. And we lost. But now I have no real challenges. Crushing Davik's enemies and the pathetic gangs in the lower city of Taris could not be considered the most glorious of tasks. When I think of the battles I've fought, the thousands I've killed, the worlds I've burned, I weep for my past. We will never again speak of this. We've got work to do, so let's get to it. Yeah, what do you want?
Can you give me some adrenaline stimulants?
Stimulants make a warrior out of even the weakest human. Here's a speed-boosting stimulant to help you get quicker. There anything else you need?
Can you give me another one?
Here's a stamina-boosting stimulant to help you get tougher. There anything?
How about another?
Here's a There anything?
Cool.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Ooh, perfect. Workbench. Okay. Cool. Used in lightsaber construction, Rubat crystal is mined on Themis. It produces a clearly defined blade that a Jedi could easily focus on. This crystal was mined on a far-orbit asteroid circling the... It produces a volatile lightsaber beam that... okay, we already read that, so we just... Stun. Attack 1. Damage 1. 1 damage... attack bonus 1. Damage bonus. Energy 1d6. Special... okay. I think I want to do this for that, and then also the stun. And for Bastila, I'll give her the other one. I'm not sure what this is, but we'll just go with it. Okay. Cool. Oh, nice. Okay. Perfect. Cool. Okay. Oh, hey. Beep, 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 whoop. You don't talk much, do you? Beep, boop, beep, beep. Just chime in if you ever have any advice. Beep, boop. Beep, 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 boop. Can you construct a programming spike for me? Nice. Okay, cool. These are gonna be useful. So if we can get, like, say 4 of them. Cool. Is that all? Can I ask you some questions? Beep, boop, boo. But I haven't even answered the question yet. Asked the question yet. Beep, boo, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Okay. Is there something you want? I wonder if you could help me with a problem. Unless you want someone threatened or a door bashed in, you could ask someone else. Have anything more to say about yourself, Salbar? I will honor my life debt, but I don't feel we share more than that. Mission may say more, but I will not. You don't trust me? There's nothing personal, but I just don't feel you could understand anything about me. The ways of my people are not for outsiders to know. You'll have to be content with that. You'll have to tell me more eventually. That may be, but not today. Can you make me a grenade? Alright, let's see what I can do. I think I have enough parts for something. Just a moment. There you are, one grenade. Careful with it. Can you make me another? And another. Okay, cool. Very well. Perfect. Hey, Jahani.
I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before in the Grove. It was wrong of me.
Why? You thought the dark side had consumed you. It is nothing.
I am sorry for attacking you. I am sorry for thinking you would only try to kill me. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes, and in my own.
Of course. Do not worry, Jahani. I forgive you.
Thank you. It is most reassuring to know that you can forgive me, even though I tried to take your life. I can only hope that, in our time journeying together, I will succeed.
Perfect. Okay, so when I'm in the Ebon Hawk, I'm going to continue to try and go in more dialogue options because
how may I be of assistance to you?
You can get more out of it. Yes. See, like I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
How did you come to be a Jedi?
How I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find it very interesting.
Oh, come on.
Are you sure you would like to hear?
Yes. Please continue.
Well, it goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often, especially where I lived.
Where did you live?
The hind end of space. A pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread. But we had heard of them. Well, everyone had, so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth. Defenders of justice, heroes of the Republic. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique. Maybe I was one of those children.
I can relate to that. You know, I was looking up to becoming a Jedi. Did you meet a Jedi?
Yes. Yes, I did. When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was awed, and maybe a little enamored.
Enamored?
They were quite striking, especially the tales of their leader. From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi, to lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference as the Jedi were. The foolish delusions of a child, but this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Dantooine for several years before you came, although perhaps I was not entirely ready for it, or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise, I would not have fallen. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking. Action is what is needed.
I protest.
How may I be of assistance to you?
Let us talk. Can we talk?
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Are you doing all right?
I thank you for your concern, but I am still a bit shaken.
Why? What is wrong?
I have been thinking about myself, about Quatra, and about my fall to the dark side. I keep thinking that it was my anger that drove me that far, that nearly damned me. I look inside myself now and I can still see it. I still feel it.
Perhaps you just need more time. Yes.
More time would do me good. Time to distance myself from that anger. I think that is why the council agreed to send me with you. They think, perhaps, that in your company, I will be able to free myself from it.
If I see you begin to slip back, I will intervene.
I thank you for your concern and your acceptance. I will strive to prove that I am worthy of your company and trust. How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Nothing for now, perhaps later.
Of course. If there is anything else, I am here to help.
Perfect. See, what else is there in? Ooh, supplies. This is a store of emergency food and supplies. Ooh, metal boxes. Empty. Oh, okay. So these are all empty. So maybe like in Skyrim, how you buy a house and they have chests and stuff you can put your stuff in. So maybe I could store my stuff if I needed to. That would be useful. Cool. Who is over here? Okay, mission.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
I want to talk to you about your brother.
I'm sorry for the way I acted before. It's just that when it comes to Lena, I tend to get a little worked up.
What did she do to you?
My brother and me had a good thing going. Sure, Griff had his run-ins with the law on Terrace, but we got by okay, until Lena came and ruined everything. She was a dancer at the cantina where my brother used to go play Pazik. Griff could be a real smooth talker, and it wasn't long before the two of them were dating. But Lena was used to dating rich Teresian nobles, guys with mountains of credits. Griff could never give her the lifestyle she was used to, no matter how hard he worked.
Then, did Lena dump him?
I thought Lena would brush Griff off when she saw how poor he was, but for some reason, she stuck around. I guess she saw the potential for a big payday down the road.
So what happened?
After they'd been together for a few months, Griff told me he was leaving Terrace. He and Lena were going to try and make their fortune off-world. He promised as soon as he made enough credits he'd come back and get me, and we'd all live like royalty. That was 2 years ago. I haven't seen him since. I don't even know where he went.
Well, maybe something happened to him.
Oh, I know what happened. As soon as she got him off Terrace, Lena sunk her claws into Griff but good. She twisted him around her little finger and made him forget all about me. I know I'll probably never see Griff again. But part of the reason I came with you was to hope that I could find out what happened to my brother. Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing.
No.
Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with?
But definitely, check this out.
Okay, have it your way.
Can we talk to you more about it?
Hey there, what can I do for you? Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff...
Okay. We're
okay.
moved on
Hey
about
there.
that. I need you to make me a security spike.
No problem. Just so happens I've got one here I've been working on. Here you
Nice.
go. I'll just add it to our inventory. Anything else you need?
Does this mean I can make more?
No problem. Just so happens I've got one here I've been working on. Here you go. I'll just add it to our inventory. Anything else?
Oh, that's good.
Okay. Have it your way.
Okay. Those will come in handy, for sure. I like this. I like being more security oriented in this playthrough. That's how I get around in order to, you know, in order to be able to get to where I need to go. I was able to survive. This is the galaxy map. The Ebon Hawk's onboard navigation computer. The Navicomputer. When you're ready to leave Dantooine, you can use the galaxy map to travel to other planets around the galaxy. A destination is still stored in the Ebon Hawk's computer from the last trip Davik made with it. Okay. Karth, do you have anything to say?
Yes, what's on your mind?
Do you not?
You got it.
How can I help?
You have something you want to ask me? Question mark?
I do. How did you know?
Well, your face is all scrunched up like a Kinrath pup.
A Kinrath pup? It most certainly is not. I am a Jedi, remember? I have far too much mental discipline to reveal what goes on inside my mind with such obvious physical clues. My thoughts remain hidden, including whatever my feelings are for you. Whatever I feel... whatever I think about you.
Try to compose myself. You're so cute when you're embarrassed.
That is you. Why must you be so impossibly infuriating? You know very well what I am really talking about. I am referring to the bond between us, the one the Jedi Council spoke of.
You're embarrassed.
Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind.
Okay.
We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you.
I like this last option. You could warn me when I do something bad. Blink once for dark side, twice for light. It's very tempting not to press it. Yeah. But it's just not my character. What do you think I should do?
I don't think there's much you can do. If things were different, I would recommend several years of training under one of the Jedi Masters. But I fear that won't be possible. Thankfully, you've exhibited a degree of compassion and self-control up to this point. I sincerely hope you can maintain these traits in the future. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force.
I will try.
That's good to hear. Without the proper training, however, I'm afraid you will find the path difficult even with the best of intentions. There is great danger ahead for both of us. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well.
I won't do anything to hurt you, Bastila.
I believe you truly mean what you say, for now, but sometimes it is not so easy to keep such promises. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light.
I would appreciate any help you could offer.
I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission.
I love when Bastila gets flustered.
How can I help? Then I suggest we...
Okay. Dantooine. Kashyyyk. Has Wookiees on it. Korriban. I think that we're going to do that last. Manon. Worldwide Ocean. And Tatooine. Jawas and Sand People. We all know about Tatooine. Here's, I think the Yavin was the last place that they visited. Go to Tatooine. Perfect. I'm loving this playthrough so far. Hope you are too. Yes. Calculate the jump to light speed.
Lord Malak, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Karth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malak. He served under me when I still followed the Republic.
Oh, wow.
You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malak. Calo Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Karth escaped the planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malak.
Calo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Calo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malak, forgive me, there is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Kareth.
I promise you will be very interested in what Calo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malak.
They are very interesting. Oh, another vision. I just love the locations of Star Wars. No matter where you go, they're always interesting.
The Force has given us a vision, like the one we shared on Dantooine. Did you see it? Of course. You must have. The Force is strong with us both. Tatooine is known for little but blowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes.
It looked like it was inside some kind of cave.
The star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Cool. Karth, what do you know about Tatooine?
Yes, what's on your mind? Tatooine's just a desert planet. I hear the mining isn't going so well. I bet the colony gets abandoned before long. Well, that's all I can think of, at any rate.
Cool.
You got it.
Bastila?
How can I help?
Oh, you wanted to speak to me?
Yes, I did. I wanted to speak to you about our mission and what lies ahead for us. It seems fate, or the Force, is driving us into a confrontation with the Dark Lord. You must prepare yourself for when we face Malak. The confrontation will be difficult for you. I remember how hard it was when I first faced Revan.
Is it true that you killed Darth Revan?
It's true that due to my battle meditation, I was with the Jedi strike team that boarded Revan's ship. We did not kill Revan, however.
So who killed Revan then?
Our mission was to capture Revan if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while we were still on board it. It was his desire to kill us and his master both. Thankfully, we narrowly escaped the vessel as it exploded.
So Malak did your job for you?
As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes. Remember that Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense of the word. They demonstrate the danger of the dark side to us all. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. The memory of my confrontation with Revan is painful. Let's return to the mission, please.
Okay. Can we...
How can I help?
Do you have any information? Oh! I'd like to know more about you, Bastila.
Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity, given the bond that connects us. Very well. I'll tell you a bit about myself.
Tell me how you joined the Jedi, then.
I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Tal Ravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged.
Discouraged? Why?
Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly.
You aren't allowed to love?
Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts of uncontrolled emotion. A Jedi must be above such things.
You don't sound very convinced.
It can be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time.
You and your father were close?
Very close. I was only a little girl when I left my family, but I still remember him fondly. He was kind and gentle and doted on me. My mother, however, was different. I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken.
Wow. You ever try to get in touch with your father again?
A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter.
You sound very sad when you say that. But if a Jedi were to love, surely it wouldn't be all bad.
Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Told you something of her life before the Jedi. She is very adamant in her support of the Jedi's policy of severing all familial relationships, as emotional attachments are apparently dangerous to a Jedi.
How can I help?
Never mind.
Then I suggest we move on.
I was checking our supplies at the cargo hold. Something's not right. Not right? What do you mean? Someone's been in the emergency stash of food. Mission and I asked everyone, but nobody knows anything about it. You might want to check out the food stores the next time. Next time you're in the cargo hold. Definitely Bastila. Either between Karth or Mission, but I'm gonna go Mission.
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve. After some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this.
What if I refuse?
Zerka Corporation maintains this docking station at great expense. It is within our rights to refuse landing permission. And I warn you, we've had troublemakers before. The bay is lined with autoguns. Violence is not a survivable option.
What do I get for my 100 credits?
The immediate benefit is access to these very docking facilities. This is the only port in Anchorhead. Once you've paid, we will offer trade services as well. We're not unreasonable, we just want to cover expenses.
Fine, I'll pay.
I thought you would. Without these fees, Zerka Corporation would have closed this port years ago. This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure?
Give me some background on Tatooine.
There isn't much to tell. It's a very old planet, well past its prime. Zerka Corporation is the only company with any interest in it. It's not a very pretty world, but there is opportunity here if you know where to look.
Tell me about Zerka Corporation's operations here.
I can't really get into that. It hasn't been a very smooth operation. I shouldn't get into it.
Oh, come on. Come now, friend. Let me in on the details.
It's common knowledge, so there's no harm in telling you. It's a tale of bad business. You see, Zerka Corporation staked their claim to this planet based on some very promising geological surveys. Unfortunately, that information was incorrect, and possibly even an attempt at sabotage by a rival company.
So Zerka Corporation set up a shop on a barren planet?
Not totally barren. There were a few good years of mining, and limited operations are still in place. But the ore is flawed. It has peculiar properties. They've had to look at other forms of business.
What other forms of business are being looked at here?
Pursuits that appeal to the casual traveler. There are some fearsome native species that provide exciting hunting. There are also lengthy barren wastes that serve as fine soup tracks. Attracting business has been slow, however.
What do you mean when you say the ore is peculiar?
Zerka Corporation has really tried to hide this, but it just seems that Tatooine metal is unfit for effective manufacturing. I would imagine that this outpost will eventually be abandoned. Nobody is making any money here. Of course, this rock may have been settled a few times, so look for some other company to get stuck with it.
Where should a person look for opportunity?
It depends on what level of risk you want to take. You could ask at the Zerka office if any bounties need collecting. That's in central Anchorhead. While you're at the office, ask for a hunting license so you can sell trophies to Faza in his lodge, just north of them. I suppose you could also take up swoop racing. Talk to the hut at the registration office by the track. That's in West Anchorhead. I can't say I know which of these jobs is the most dangerous. I stay away from all of them.
Of course. I'm looking for very specific things. Who should I ask?
That's not much information.
I know.
Tell me more?
Well, you see, I'm looking for older things, antiques, artifacts. Let's just hide it from them.
You a digger? I've heard
Sure.
of ruins being found now and then, but they've always been stripped by sand people soon after. You're not going to get anywhere with them. I guess you could ask around, but I doubt you'll learn anything different. You could always ask a Jawa. It's hard to tell what they know.
Okay. Actually, I really need to get going.
As you wish. If you need anything else, I'll be here.
Sounds good.
Huh?
Huh? What? Okay, so we need to get these. What else can we do? Yes, perfect. Okay. Yes, sneak attack 5. Cool.
Yes?
Customs officer. Can I open this footlocker? Cool. Make a quick save. Never know what I might end up accidentally doing. Who that? Turn it, you Guna Faska. Customers are talking. That's better. Hello, customer. Buy from McTuna just and save. And don't be shy, just ask to see what you want. If you can't get a good look, we don't move the merchandise. Tell me what you have for sale. Yes, of course. We don't want to keep you from your important business. Please have a look. Ooh. Immunity to poison. That's pretty cool. See if we need that later. Hello there, Captain. Let's see. Ah, yes, here it is. Looks like the shipment has been delivered to your ship, as requested. What shipment? Well, let me see. Docking Bay 32. Check. Crate 42B7. Check. Manifest list. Life form Gizka. Everything seems to be in order. Excuse me, did you say Gizka? It says right here on the manifest that you ordered a crate of Gizka to be delivered to Dock Bay 32. That's right here. Now, all I need is your thumbprint for the... Wait a second. Where did the data pad go? Nothing's organized around here. At any rate, the Gizka is yours. One of the loaders said the crate split open once you put out in your hole. Some of the critters might have gotten loose. That's what ate all this stuff. That happens, I'm afraid. We don't accept liability, and we certainly couldn't take the cargo back. Enjoy. We'll take care of the Gizka. My goodness. Oh. Gizka, look at you curiously cooing. Pet it. Scratch the little critter behind its nubs and that passes for ears, and it coos enthusiastically in response. A game with the Gizka? A game of peekaboo with a little creature hiding your face behind your hands and startling it each time you appear. What fun! Gizka looks at you curiously, cooing. Pick it up. You try to pick up the Gizka, but it wriggles from your grasp and plops back down to the floor. Gizka look at you curiously queuing. Leave it alone. Is that what that is it the fodder? I didn't read if it said Giskas on it. I wasn't paying that much of attention. Giska poison. Banthas apparently find it irresistible. Will cause the creature to attack all other Giska in the area. Affecting them as well. Well, let's buy both and see what happens. Can I give it the... Feed it the Giska poison? Yeah, know anything about dealing with Giska? I know nothing of what you speak. You think Karth might know?
Yes, what's on your...
You know, if anything can be done about all these Giska?
I'm not really sure. But you can figure it out on your own, can't you?
How can I help?
Do you know if anything can be done about the Giska on board?
I wish I could help you with that.
Interesting. Well, I bought poison. I can't pick him up. Can I continue to pet? Can I like pet game? Pet it. Pick up. Ugh. Faded the poison. Probably took a few seconds for the poison to have an effect. Alright. But I'm assuming after a while they all go away. Looks like Bastila wanted to talk to me again.
How can I help?
Do you wish to talk to me?
I do. I've been watching you, studying you closely to see what kind of progress you've made since your training at the hands of Master Zar.
Oh, I think we both know the real reason you've been watching me. My progress? I really want to press 1. I'm pressing it.
You never give up, do you? I admit, I'm interested in you. I find you intriguing, compelling even, but it's not what you think. You have a great gift.
Okay, I
just an awesome command
feel much better.
Force, and I tremble when I think how you might misuse it.
Why does this why does this game do this to me? I make you tremble. Do you get all tingly inside too?
What? No, of course not. Not like that anyway. In many ways, you are dangerous. You could be the savior of the galaxy, or you could bring untold destruction upon us all. I've seen how you've resisted many temptations and continue to walk the path of the light side. Very commendable. But I'm afraid you might stray from this path. You need to see what the dark side represents in its entirety. For it is what we battle. Only the wisdom of a Jedi Master can truly explain this. But I will do my best to make you understand.
Okay. What are you trying to tell me? We're not going to go over this again. Now, what are you trying to tell me?
The dark side is not simply giving in to anger, temptation, or to use the force to destructive ends. These things only lead to the dark side. The dark side grows stronger and more insidious the closer you draw to it. It begs you to surrender to it, to release all its terrible power, and it becomes harder and harder to resist. And once you stop resisting, it's too late. It twists you up inside and turns you into a mockery of everything you once stood for.
You seem to know that temptation very well.
I am no less resistant to temptation than any other. I simply have the benefit of training that you do not. But even the training of the Jedi might not be enough to save us. We need only to look at the atrocities which have been committed by those under its sway to understand the terrible, corrupting evil of the dark side. Millions dead, and far more suffering. What sort of person would you have to become to perform such deeds gladly?
I could never see myself doing such things.
That is why the dark side is so insidious. If you are not careful, you do not even see each small step you take towards it until it's too late. It's so easy to think that we would never fall prey to such a horror, that we have unlimited control, vigilance, and foresight. If only that were true. The Sith have become powerful because there are many Jedi who've succumbed to the lure of the dark side and joined their cause. What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause, to use their own knowledge against them? We are weakened while they are strengthened, so we must harden our hearts and do whatever is required to fight against the dark side, even when the battle becomes wearying.
Do whatever is required, such as?
I don't know. The vision of our future is clouded by shadows cast from the dark side. But I sense something ominous lurking in those shadows. But words alone cannot save one from the dark side. Come, we should continue with the task at hand. When the time comes, I only hope we are all strong enough to do what we must.
I agree.
How can I help? Then...
Oh. No, wait a minute. I thought it was gonna take care of all the Giskas. Why is there another one in here? Oh, Giskas. Giska. Pick it up. Well, I want to try killing it. Wow. Well. I shall come back to that later. Oh. Excuse me, I know it's been a very long time, dear, but aren't you Bastila? Helena's little girl? Yes, it is you. I can see it in the eyes. My, have you grown.
I take it that you know my mother?
Oh yes, I worked for your father on an expedition years ago. Your mother showed me hollows of you before you left. Such a pretty little girl you are.
Is there something I can do for you, miss? As you can see, we're in quite a hurry.
Don't be rude, Bastila. Oh, I didn't mean to take up your time. I just wanted to ask you if your mother's condition has improved any since I saw her.
My mother's condition?
Oh, you don't know? Oh dear, I assumed that she had found you. When I talked to her last, she was desperate to find you.
I've not seen my mother since I joined the Order. Do you know what's happened? Did she say anything about my father?
I'm sorry, dear, but your mother is very ill, so she told me. She didn't say anything about your father. However, I didn't see him.
I see. Where did you meet her? Do you remember?
She's here on Tatooine, dear, in the cantina. You really should go see her, considering her condition. Yes, we'll go right away. I guess we should go see your mother, Bastila.
Part of me would rather not see her at all. But if she's really sick, well, we shall see.
Yes, you should go see your mother, Bastila. Don't be crazy.
Business is up a little, so leave me to my work.
Ooh. Let's see a Foot Locker, so I'm going to it. You know, the important things. Okay, let's go to Bastila. Bastila's mother. Oh, cool. Let's go to the cantina. We can come back later. Oh, that human woman. I am outraged at her arrogance. You, do all of your species place yourselves in such annoying pedestals? I'm sorry, what are you talking about? You should be sorry for sharing a species with that creature. I swear, Helena must be your word for pit rancor. Helena? Bastila, isn't that your mother's name?
Her mother was supposed to be here somewhere. Ask if they've seen her.
Seen her, human. You couldn't miss her if you tried. She strolled into the cantina like she owned the place. Is she still there? Probably. I don't think anyone else could top her attitude. So she won't be leaving. I won't be going
We should
back.
try to find her. I doubt she wants to be kept waiting.
You're actually looking for her? You humans, you're all out of your minds. What I'm doing. Okay. We still got a ways to go.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Quick save? Okay. Let's try. We would need to do stasis for this guy.
What can I do?
Stasis for that guy. And then put on your shield.
What?
But
yes?
Put on your shield.
I'm here.
What?
Can you throw a frag? Do we have a stun grenade? Concussion grenade? Yeah, stun these people. Oh, jeez.
What can I do?
Oh, jeez, not good, not good, not looking good.
What?
I heard I said.
There we go. Perfect. Here, we're doing good.
What?
Yes. Okay. So these aren't the best, but they were a formidable foe. Okay, level up. Skills. Get those out of the way. Sure.
I'm here.
Level up. Skills. Cool. Increases the physical attributes and saving throws of the Jedi and all party members by 3 points. This is really cool. Night Valor replaces the bonus granted by Force Valor. Okay. Oh. Cool. I think this is really good. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Although, I think we're gonna do that next. Yep. Okay.
What?
Sure.
What? Do these have... Yes. Perfect. Double-bladed lightsaber. And a lightsaber. Perfect. Okay. I'm assuming this has red in it. I can change the color later. Awesome. Okay, perfect. I think this is the cantina. Go find her mother. Oh, Helena.
Ben?
Hey.
I'm sorry, do I know you?
I'm here, Mother, but don't you recognize me?
What do you expect when I haven't so much as had a picture of you since you left? Do you know how long I've been trying to find you?
You knew as well as I communication would be impossible once I joined the Order. Now what is this about? Where is Father?
Then you haven't heard. I should have known.
Has something happened to him? Are you going to tell me or not?
Your father is dead.
What?
That is part of the reason why I was looking for you.
Dead? What happened? What did you do to him?
Isn't this a lovely reunion? Already she's flinging insults at me. Tell me, you're one of her friends. Do you treat your mother this way?
Is my mother dead or not? I feel like that's why I'm on the run, maybe? Or not on the run, but like... I don't really stick by family because she's dead. Oof. I wasn't expecting this to come up. Well, not only if she deserved it. That seems wrong. And this is my concern. Yeah, my mother is long dead, if you must know.
Is that so? Well, I'll be joining her soon enough, I suppose.
I was told you were sick. Are you actually dying, or is this merely melodrama for my benefit?
Such sweet things, you say. Perhaps I should tell you everything first before we start arguing again.
You could start by telling me what you got Father into that killed him.
I hadn't realized Jedi was so spiteful. You want me to tell you I brought your father here for an expedition, do you? You want to blame me for his death? You never accepted that your father loved going on his treasure hunts, leaving you alone with me. I was always to blame for everything. What else is new? So yes, fine. I brought your father here to look for great dragon pearls. He took an expedition into the Tatooine desert, and he died.
How can you be sure of that?
father is an experienced... Do you think I would look for you if I wasn't sure? They were attacked by a crate dragon, and one of the guides fled the battle. He saw your father killed.
I see. So what do you want from me? Credits?
Oh, don't be insulting. I want you to use those senses of yours. I want you to find him. I want you to bring back his holocron.
Why? So you can sell it?
Is it too much to ask that I have something to remember your father by? Of course it is, isn't it? You couldn't be bothered.
We're very busy on a mission from the Jedi Council. I doubt I'll have the time. Ask my companions if you doubt me.
Don't you want to find your father's remains, Bastila?
What remains would there be? Great dragons are huge predators, easily able to devour a human, and the desert is a harsh environment. Finding my father's remains would be an even more impossible task than finding his holocron. An ignoble end to a fine man.
What about your mother's sickness?
It doesn't seem to have anything to do with what she's asking. Are you actually sick, Mother?
What difference does it make to you? None, I'm sure. Just find your father's holocron, and you won't have to worry about me again either way.
That's the kind of response I would expect. Very well. We'll look for the holocron if we have time. I can't promise any more than that.
I believe your father was headed north towards the Sand People Enclave. I would check along that route, dear. Do please hurry.
Man. Family drama. What does it say? Bastila's mother. Bastila agreed to consider her mother's request to locate her father's body and recover his hologram. It should be out in the Tatooine desert, likely near wherever crate dragons exist. No, Bastila did not promise that she would give her father's holocron to her mother, even if she did find it. You want to talk, Bastila?
How can I help?
You want to talk?
About my mother? I'm unsure. I seem to find it difficult to remain objective when it comes to her. I find that disturbing.
Why didn't you ask about her sickness?
I have my doubts as to whether she's actually sick.
Why would she lie about that?
Mother used to lie about many things to get her way. She's a selfish woman who pushed my father into doing what she wished.
You sound better.
Yes, I thought I'd let go of that anger. All my training and it comes back so quickly. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's keep
No!
going.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
How can I help? About my mother? I'm unsure. I seem to find it difficult to remain objective when it comes to her. I find that disturbing.
Okay, good. There was so much stuff I wanted to ask her about. You don't think we should look for the holocron?
We have more important things to do. Still, my father is dead. Just because we find the holocron doesn't mean I have to give it to her.
Why do you think she wants it so badly?
Father recorded all his personal thoughts in that holocron, even when I knew him. Having it would be like having him with you. I don't see why she deserves it, however. She drove him to his death. I loved him, and I didn't even have a chance to say goodbye.
You'd keep it for yourself?
I don't know. Part of me would keep it just so she didn't get it. I don't like that part of me. I would have thought my Jedi training would have put me past this kind of pettiness. I wish it... I really don't want to think about this. Please, let's just keep going. How can I help?
One last part.
About...
She certainly seemed to upset you.
I told you that my mother and I never got along. Obviously, that has not changed. And now Father is dead. That leaves a hurt inside you just can't imagine. I haven't seen him in so long. I don't want to talk about this anymore. How can I help?
Don't think we have time to... No. I want to go searching
Then I
for
suggest we move on. How can I help?
You know anything about this place?
Tatooine is a dry planet that has not been inhabited long and has little law. This town of Anchorhead may be its only settlement. Beyond that, there is little else I can tell you. Then I suggest we move on.
Okay. Man, oh man. Let's ask around at the cantina. They always got juicy stuff
fresh
here.
face for the game. I wonder, would you care to play? My name is Furko Nellis. My vice is Pazak.
I'll be going now.
Well now, what can Gandalf do for you? It's been a while since I've had anyone bother talking to me. Usually it's some kid wondering what my old racing days were like. I was back on Taris. It seems like a long time ago.
I want to ask a few questions if you have the time.
I'm not sure what I have that you would be interested in. I'm just an old swoop jock that doesn't have the head for it anymore.
I want to ask about you and racing.
Ah, something I know. Well, something I used to know. My racing days are behind me. Gandalf is the name.
Is this the best place for racing?
The best place to race is wherever the track treats you sweet and your times are golden. It's that simple. You get hung up on any one track and he'll end up like me. My favorite stop was Taris. Always look forward to going back. Now, I don't want to touch my bike at all. Maybe I wasn't in the winner's circle lately, but I still race for sport, you know?
What made Taris any different than here?
A woman. Well, I never won on Taris, but it was always my first stop on the circuit, and the last if I could help it. That doesn't matter now. You can't ask for more certain closure than the whole planet being gone. Poof, poof, gone.
How long did you race?
Oh, well, past my prime by any measure. I started late, too. Not like the kids out there now. Some of them are too young.
Why do you think that?
It's a cutthroat business. I've seen some of them burn out after a year. They get dangerous and don't live long. That's not everyone, of course, but it happens. I'm a has-been, I'll admit, but dying while you're on top is still dying. I'll pass.
What can you tell me about the other racers?
I don't really talk to any of them. I know Zaris from the circuit, and we couldn't ask for a tougher lady. She's smart, too. I don't know the younger guys, but I've been watching Nico. Good to see someone doing it for the love of the race.
What makes him different than the others?
I don't know, but some people just have something that lets the bike take them. It's like the air stops pushing back. That's an old track tale, you know, when the wind decides to stop fighting. I used to have that. Not anymore.
Well, let's go back to my first questions. I'm looking for something. Who knows this planet the best?
Ask me again in a few years, and it'll be me. I'm probably not going back out on the circuit. There is one. But for now, I don't know any more than the next guy. Well, you should try the locals. Jawas, maybe. Funny little guy.
I have to leave. Goodbye.
Keep safe. Yep. Seems like tough times are coming.
Okay, so ask this Jawa guy. Jawa server. Why would you bother me? One of the Jawas under is it? Yours do not care for ours. Do you miss that we are taken? No. Can you try to speak more clearly? We that are taken, are some of your people missing? Is this interest? Not from your kind, though. Isis thinks otherwise. Speak to him, and if you're acting and pretending. Jawas are tired of giant speak. Might as well slave to the Gaffy. So, you trade, but... Back, but nothing changes, and ours are still lost. Isis starts to know you will not help, and fades his hope. Izzy's? Is that your leader? Where is he? Stands at the walls that hold out the sand. They listen poorly there too. Jawas are tired of giant speak. Might as well. I always love those guys.
Who are you then? The only new people that come to Junix Nard's Cantina are long-time losers and bounty hunters. I don't have to tell you why the two don't mix well. Please keep any blaster fire to a minimum.
Do you have anything for sale?
Zerka Corporation only worries about keeping their own stores full. I don't have much on hand.
Can I sell the security spikes? Just for 25. Computer spikes. Ooh. I can make a business. Cool.
You.
Anything out of the ordinary happening?
I suppose you're fishing for a reaction to the destruction of Taris. That's all anyone from Off-World is talking about. Well, I'll tell you, it's about time someone kicked the Republic in the tail and got things moving. I guess the Sith are the ones that do it. Don't get me wrong, all those deaths were horrible. But war gets the money moving.
Jeez.
Maybe they'll decide to fortify us out here.
Know about anything more local?
No.
No, you don't know, or no, you won't tell me?
Just no. I don't look for trouble. You'll have to talk to people yourself if you want more than that. If you don't mind. All right, then. Just keep it brief, will you? I got customers.
Things here on
What,
Tatooine.
did some Zerka promoter tell you to come to this planet? I pity you if you were expecting a prosperous mining outpost. Nothing here but sand and more sand. There's a little hunting and racing, but nothing that'll make a small man rich.
It's everywhere. I have to go. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So... Bastila agreed to consider her mother's request to locate her father's body and recover his holocron. It should be out in the Tatooine desert. Okay. Droid shop. To the Dune Sea, that sounds like it. Sure, we should be doing all this other stuff, but let's stick to the character. We're trying to help out Bastila. Go to the Dune Sea. Is this me? See if anyone stops us on the way.
No one leaves Anchorhead without proper authorization.
Where would I get authorization? Or why do I need authorization?
Zerka Corporation does not want the complications or expense that come with people wandering the dunes. It's too dangerous. Running this installation is difficult enough without fools wandering around getting themselves killed by sand people.
If it's my risk, why not just let me pass?
You know, I agree with you, but Zerka Corporation just doesn't want the headache. Besides, I couldn't let you pass if I wanted to. The gate lock needs to be swiped with your authorization. Sorry.
Where would I get an authorization?
Only one place, and it means dangerous work. Go to the Zerka office for a hunting license. They sell them for Faz's Lodge.
Tell me about the Zerka office.
The Zerka Corporation office is in the center of Anchorhead. The protocol officer will sell you one. She might offer you other work, too.
What do you know about Faz's Lodge?
Faz's is north of the Zerka office. You'll need a hunting license to deal with him. He'll just send you to the Zerka office to get one.
Okay. I'll just go then.
See the Zerka office for authorization.
Hey, Bastila. You ever use the Force just for fun? You know, a little jolt to the Force to trip up some jerk who's ticking you off?
I would never use the Force for such petty and trivial revenge. The mere thought of it's preposterous.
Oh, come on. There's gotta be times when you thought about it. Don't be so stuck up. You can tell me.
I am not stuck up. I merely have the years of training to give me the wisdom and understanding to see how childish such an act would be.
Childish? Is that a crack about my age? You ain't much older than me, Miss High and Mighty. Just 'cause you're some Jedi doesn't mean you can be a prissy little... What the... Hey, that wasn't funny.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Mission. Come now, we have to get going. Please, do try to be less clumsy in the future.
Oh, man. That's hilarious. SWKOTOR office. You'll be hearing about this, you SWKOTOR puppet. I'm not going to let this drop. You can just murder a whole... You can't just murder a whole village. And don't tell me to take my concerns to your corporate kiosk. I know when I'm not wanted. What's going on here? Who are you? I'm done talking in this office. They aren't interested in listening to me. I doubt they will even acknowledge I was here. Typical corporate evasion. That's what happens when they own everything. No accountability. Don't ever bother. Jeez. Well then. Yes, what is it? Is this something about mining or sand people? You can go to the circuit officers. I just made us a storehouse. Alright. Back if you need supplies. Protocol officer?
Can I help you? These are the offices of the SWKOTOR Corporation. I trust you have business with the company. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
What to ask about hunting licenses?
As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is.
There's no way to get a license?
Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The sand people are becoming a problem. They destroy our sand crawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains.
Ooh. I will agree to do this for you.
Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. SWKOTOR Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sand crawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them.
Let's see if you have any questions worth
Very well,
my time.
though I do have work to get back to.
Anything out of the ordinary happening?
I assume that by out of the ordinary, you're referring to the destruction of Terrace? That is all anyone is talking about. I'm afraid SWKOTOR Corporation is not offering any comment on those events. We wouldn't wish to anger the participants.
Know anything more local?
If you're looking for local events, I suggest you go to the Swoop Track, one of the few leisure industries on Tatooine. There was also a Jawa here earlier, saying something about needing help. I think he's out by the city gates. I can't be more specific about what he wanted. Our droid translators had difficulty with the message.
I have to go. Goodbye.
Farewell. SWKOTOR Corporation welcomes your future inquiries.
Don't you believe a word of what SWKOTOR Corporation said in there? There is always a peaceful solution in conflict. They're just lazy. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Zerka miners have been attacked by sand people, so the Zerka Corporation wants them killed. They didn't ask you to do it? The same people aren't animals. I watched them, and they are intelligent. There must be a way to peacefully stop the attacks, I know it. But no one will try, of course. You can't even leave the city without Zerka approval, and they want the sand people dead. The Zerka said that the sand people attacked first. Well, yes they did. They attacked the Zerka, who deployed numerous giant sand crawlers and started tearing up the desert with iron shovels and whatever else. What would you have done? To the sand people, it must have seemed like an invasion. There were no negotiations for territory or whatever. I don't think the killing has been justified, but as a conservative, I'm hoping someone at least tries to talk this out. What would you suggest then? Communication. If we could just speak to them, but they don't talk, at least not in the language an average translator can understand. There was a Jedi here a few years ago and couldn't seem to get through to them. I think that ended in blood too. I'm not saying it would be easy, but someone has to try. Maybe with a real translation droid, not these old protocol scrap heaps walking around. Who would have a capable droid? They're pretty rare, even on well-stocked worlds. But I'm sure I heard something about an unusual droid in a shop here on Tatooine. I'm sure I heard Luka Laka say that it could speak a Sand People dialect. With that droid, maybe you could talk to them. I wouldn't survive maybe with desert robes as a disguise someone could get into their enclave. I wouldn't survive maybe with desert robes as a disguise someone could get there. Where would you get robes to match theirs? I suppose you could take them off of the warrior raiders in the Dune Sea, but there's no way I'd survive anything like that. Plus, you would have to explain why you killed their warriors if they were trying to make peace, but I suppose there is no other way. Where would that enclave you mentioned be? What? It's no secret where they are. The attacks get worse the further southwest to the Dune Sea you go. Then people die on both sides. Maybe I'll look into it. Sure, that's what Zerka Corporation keeps saying, and they just start shooting again. The fighting won't stop until they're all dead. Or until Zerka leave. The one is as likely as the other with the way things are going. Bah! What do I know? Another gray area. Okay, so there is a droid shop. Let's go ahead and try and see if we can't. Maybe it's impossible because it's really expensive or something. We'll see what we can do. So many Jawas around. Jawa! Houdini! Okay, so this must be the droid shop. We're waiting on... Where'd she go? There she is. But... Okay. What is this? A customer I don't recognize? Perhaps you bring off-world money to Bukalaka. What do you have in your shop? You're lucky to come in this time. I have one droid ready to go. I just took possession of it. HK-47. The fine protocol translator. I think it's been modified. It claims to understand the Sand People dialect, and also has some armor compounds. Combat ready, perhaps? Let me ask a few questions about HK-47. Of course, let me just say, every function I've tested has performed perfectly. Those that I could find anyway. You don't seem to know much about it. The unit has been a little uncooperative. They get that way when they go too long without a memory wipe.
And if the unit proves even more uncooperative once we purchase it.
You can leave it alone if you find its mannerisms amusing. It might be a little eccentric, but it's stable. I'm interested, let's talk price. It's a very solid machine, in good shape. I can't let it go for less than 5,000. Oh, could I convince you to lower the price a bit? 4,000, not a credit less. That was quick. Desperate to sell? No, not really, but the first figure really was a little high. You never know, the occasional person bites right away. Perhaps I can convince you to go lower. Lower? How low are you expecting to go? These are difficult times. The depth the droid covered was a large one. Come now, think of the advertising you'll get from me. I believe you can actually tell people of my business. Alright. This is the last offer, 25. That's pretty good. I could probably sell some stuff and get it. Why is that the first option? Usually the dark side option's last. Drop the price so you won't be around to enjoy your profits. Let's see what happens. I'm probably gonna regret this. I'm no fighter. Please, I need this shop to make my living. I can't just give the droid away.
It troubles me to see you behaving this way. Such acts can lead to the dark side.
Low as I go, I swear. Great starts for nothing. Get out of my shop. If you want a droid, let your credits talk. Oh, gosh, talk it. Okay, alright. I feel bad, but I probably am not. Okay, I still got many ways to go. I'm not gonna be a dark side person. Okay, alright. Inventory. I thought I had more than that. Okay, can I sell some stuff to you? Okay, I'm gonna have to go to like a cantina or something to sell. I feel kind of bad now, but I won't talk to that person ever again, so it makes it feel better. I don't know. What do you think? Cantina? Wasn't there someone like at the beginning? Yeah, there was a market person at the beginning. Star Wars making me feel regret. I feel the regret. What's around here? Swoop, Circa, hunting, spaceport. Okay, I think the spaceport had the bunch of tradesmen around, but I don't think they're not a market. I think he was here. Sell this. I'm not going to wear that. Davic's war suit. I need to see if I'm going to use it. Okay. Body selection. I think these... No. I think these are the only two that can wear. Oh, you just wear basic clothing. Jeez. I might give him Davik's warsuit. Yeah. Actually, I want to give it to... Karth. Okay. I feel better about that. I think reflexes are better for him. Bonus feat. Improved power. Yeah, let's give him that. Probably looks weird wearing it though. I hate when... I wish you could like take it off for conversations. Can't wear implants with him. Okay.
What?
What?
See if I can find something else that is more expensive than that. Or something worth trading. Probably a vibro double blade. I don't see me using that. This is an upgrade. I don't think it's a color. Yeah. So we should keep that. Sell a couple of these. I'm not going to be using red that often. Actually, I could just go down to 3. Yeah. That gives me the credits I need. Just regular blaster pistols I could sell. A ton of those. Let's see. Ooh, I could sell a response package for $250. Just looking for hundreds. So if that's okay, I think we're good. Perfect. If we need to buy stuff later, we can sell. I feel good. Let me like an animal you made me agree to 25. I will honor that to avoid a similar incident. This feels so bad. I kind of skipped through those texts because I didn't want to read them. 2,500 credits in, I'll pay it. Of course you will. It's practically robbery since you threatened me to... Oh man. All of this past sake, I'll deactivate the restraining bolt on the droid when you tell it he's sold. After that, get out. Even if it lied about speaking the Sand People dialect, I'm still getting a horrible deal. I feel bad. I feel bad.
Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you?
I love HK47. If you've never watched a playthrough of this, you're gonna love him as well. I just love hearing him talk. Kill something for me?
Answer. Indeed. I am most eager to engage in some unadulterated violence. At your command, of course, Master.
Travel with me now.
Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make adequate use of my primary functions. My gears are practically quivering with anticipation.
Yes! I forgot this is how I acquired him. But, oh yeah, definitely. Oh, wait. There we go.
Master?
Oh, it's so much fun. Okay, man, I wish it would be more secure. I guess this is more... This repair is more like treat injury for him. Demolitions. Man, okay. We'll do that. Go to upgrade class 2. Attributes. Intelligence. I probably want to do intelligence so that he has more more points to spend on essential skills. I don't know if that'll be enough. I have to get this up to 16 for it to be lasting. We'll see if we can get there. Okay. Got toughness. Upgrade class 2. Allows it to accommodate more sophisticated upgrades. Allows the use of level 1 and level 2 upgrades. Okay. And then Tactician Logic upgrade. This feats grants +4 to defense and is always active. Okay, let's do Improved Power Blast. Develop skills. Okay. And what's his... Nothing is selected, so we have to... I almost want to... Yeah, I kind of want to give him all the stuff. Type 2. Flamethrower. He's more my attack person, whereas my droid is kind of like the unlock everything. Sensor. Motion sensor of awareness +2. Plus feet, weapon focus, blaster pistol. Targeting computer. Sure. Energy level shield 2. Yes. Range 28 meters. Critical threat. See if we can't get anything better later on.
What?
There we go. Okay, so we got the droid to talk to the sand people. Let's talk to this. Izzy. Hey there, of your kind, can you help Izzy of Jawa? I'm probably saying that name wrong. There are troubles from the ghosts among the sands. Could you be clear? I'm having trouble what is it that you want, Jawa? As I am, a leader of the tribe that is mine. You are the same in kind, a leader that stands before your tribe? There are troubles that we have, the giants made of sand. They are horned ghosts that take us away. HK-47, can you help me out here?
Translation. 98% probability that members of the miniature organics tribe are being held by Sand People, Master. Doubtless he wishes assistance.
What's the other 2%?
Translation. 2% probability that the miniature organic is simply looking for trouble and needs to be blasted. That may be wishful thinking on my part, Master.
It's so bad. So Izzy, what do you want me to do? There has been no help given by asking the great group that digs with machines. I ask that you find us and then bring away the people of sand. Then we will offer a trade with you. Long have we scavenged among you and those that came before. We have things you would like for the service. Tell me where your people are. Maybe I'll help. People of the sand and the sand. There's a place in the far south where they live. The approach holds great fighting. Bring the tribe from in to out, and there will be payment in trade and things. A few more questions. Answers hoping you will free the tribe that he holds. I'm looking for something called a star map. Can you help? There are things I know, yes. From those that came before, the guide to lights far and away. I can tell you. Please first help tribe of Izzy's among the people of the sand, and we will trade what we each need. Okay. I'll check it out when I leave the city. I want to do it now. Oops, you have the luck you need. Okay.
No one leaves Anchorhead without...
I have proper authorization.
Well, let's see it. Come on.
Here's my hunting license.
All right. I'll just scan that and you're off. I'll keep it on file, too. Good luck out there. You'll need it.
Well, thank you. We're in the sand. Hello?
Hello there. You're heading out into the desert? You're a hunter, right?
You must be if you've been allowed to leave Anchorhead. When you see Tanis, and I know you old boys always stick together, tell him his wife hopes he enjoys the anniversary gift.
What do you mean by you old boys?
You're just another of his buddies from that hunting club. I know your kind. You all cover for each other, I bet. Well, he can do what he wants. He'll get what he deserves. I bought my own license just so I could see that he did.
You sound like you're planning to kill him.
Oh, I'm through planning. I just left him a little mess that he has to take care of. If he's smart, he'll be just fine. But he's not smart.
Anniversary gift, what are you talking about?
Just a little something to remember me by. Something that symbolizes our years together. Something that will blow up in his face. Of course, he'll never understand how appropriate it is. He can't talk his way out of this one. He's not smart enough.
Alright, what if he has a message for you?
Oh, I'll be long gone soon enough. The next shuttle to anywhere, really. I've had it with cleaning up his messes, repairing his droids. If he lives, he can try and get by on his own. I doubt he'll last long with no one to listen to his lies.
I have to go.
I'm sure you do. Like I said, when you see him, tell him his wife Marlena says hello.
Interesting. And now we're in the sands of tattooing. Oh, jeez. Okay. Why did I do that? Over here. Small group of sand people ambush you. Okay. Try a flamethrower. I'm curious.
Yes.
Ooh, I like that. That was pretty nice. Oh, this is nice. Sand people clothing, perfect.
Yes?
Now we need to get you some clothing, huh?
Yes?
Sure.
There are more remains. We have to go and see more people then. What is the... Sand people. The required sand people robes. They should allow you to pass yourself off as sand people warrior, at least from a distance. They may make entering the sand people enclave a little easier. All the non-droid members of your party would have to be wearing the robes for the disguise to work. Since you don't have robes big enough to fit Zalbar, his presence would certainly give you away. Okay. Non-droid members. So, droid would be okay. We'd have to get some for Bastila. So that's the entrance. See if we can't get discovered again. Ambushed. Here we go. Yes. I think we just face the one person.
There. Termination required.
Okay. Who are those people? Here we go. Perfect. Okay. So now... I don't know why I didn't give her Jedi clothes.
Acknowledgement.
Let us... I don't want to look like sand people to everyone. This is so awkward. You know what I'm gonna do?
What can I do?
Ready. Sure.
We shall save for reaching regular people. I don't want them attacking us.
Who
Team
are
Captain.
you? It doesn't matter. Can you handle a blaster? It may attack again at any second. I doubt we could hold out on our own against another wave of them.
I'm assuming this was done by the sand people.
You would be right. Came out of nowhere. Wait, damn it. Here they come again. How did it do that?
What can I do?
Oh, jeez.
Ready. Sure.
Nope.
Master?
Sure.
I'm here.
Disengage. Go this way, and then let's do some flamethrower. Oh! Okay, let's heal.
What can I do?
I think you have to repair with a repair kit.
Master?
Let's get you frag grenade and then attack.
Yes. Master?
Yes?
Alright, what you say now?
Thanks for your help. I don't think we'll try holding this position for much longer. We're not soldiers. Did the company send you? It's about time they drove these animals out.
I've agreed to stop the Sand People's attack.
Well, you've got a lot of work ahead of you. Do you know about their enclave in the south? Don't even try to go near it. They've taken all the Zerka weapons that were supposed to protect our sandcrawlers. That place is a fortress, a death trap. You'll have to find some way to sneak into the place. That is not my job.
Do you know anything about the Sand People?
Just that they attack everything on sight. Well, I suppose they don't attack each other, but any outsider's as good as dead. The company tried to arm us and even set up remote self-powered turrets on the mining route, but that just made things worse. We're not soldiers. They still kill us and then take our weapons off our corpses. They even had the Jawas disable the turrets and set them around their enclave. It's like a fortress now. I don't know how you're going to break through all of that. Me, I'd sneak in. Well, actually, I'd just get back to Anchorhead.
Sand People are using turrets?
They use whatever they scavenge. They seem to hate our technology, but they love to turn it against us. That goes for blasters and turrets too, I guess. It's not like you need to be a genius to operate them. They probably don't even bother with special settings. They just watch for people approaching and switch them on.
You have any answers?
I don't have time for this sort of thing. I'm through with the desert. You can take your sand people, great dragons, and crazy hunters. Yeah, so do we. There's no way we're repairing this thing while getting attacked over and over. The desert can have it. The Jawas will salvage it eventually anyway. Then we can buy it back and start over. Makes sense to me.
Okay.
Yes?
Master?
Sure.
Acknowledgement.
Yeah, let's go away from that. Okay, that answers that question. We will keep our outfits off until we see Sand People. Desert raid? Can we just walk away? I'd rather not get into it. If I can help it. I noticed these guys. I'm curious, can we take them on?
Anyone out there? Could you help? I seem to be, doomed.
What are you doomed about?
Hey there, thanks for stopping. I appreciate it. I've been stuck without water for hours. Wasn't looking good.
You're right by the
gate. Club. You new to Anchorhead? Could you maybe help me get out of here?
You're Tannis, right? Your wife says hello.
I'll bet she does. She's decided I've finally worn out my welcome and she's fixed my droids to do her dirty work.
Commentary. One would hope the female is better at repairs than Yukalaka. I still would like to crush his neck, Master.
I triggered some sort of trap she programmed. She probably figured I wouldn't be smart enough to get out. Yeah, she was right.
Why would she do this?
Something about me not following her archaic rules for proper conduct in a marriage. I swear I never saw this coming.
You don't seem too concerned about what triggered this.
Hey, I'm the victim here. I'm not sure how divorce works where you're from, but this is a little extreme, don't you think?
What do you want me to do?
The wife put a kink in my battle droids. They're in some sort of discharge loop. And if I move from this spot, they're threatening to blow up. She knew I wouldn't know how to fix them. Could you try to do some repairs? They don't care if you move.
It's just me who's stuck.
I say leave him.
You're pretty heartless for such a pretty lady, you know?
I take it back. Let's congratulate his wife.
Commentary. I say we blast the meat bag and save you the trouble, Master.
What's with all the droids lately? My wife get to you too?
Negative. I just don't like organic meat bags. Except for the Master, of course.
I'd, really appreciate a bit of help. Please?
I'm not doing anything for you. You can rot here.
What? Why? Well, what did I do to you?
You don't respect the hunt. You are a disgrace. Better for the environment if I don't let you hunt. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
So my life is worth less than a few raid? How many? 1, 10, 20? Well, fine. I'll stay pretty much right here, I guess. You can just get lost. I'll... You're kidding, right? Right? Come on!
I'm not kidding. You'll die here.
Nobody looks out for their neighbor anymore. Well, if this is it, I'd rather get it over with and maybe take you out with me. So let's see how these rigged-out droids like me jumping around. Hopefully the explosion kills you, too.
Dark side points. Interesting. I got egged on by my compatriots to do it. Does he have any good remains? Nothing. What about these? Nothing. Security interface tool, what's that?
Yes?
Sure.
I mean, I guess the lesson here is that you shouldn't let somebody to die. What if I dressed up as a sand person? Would they like stop hunting me? So many stasis, jeez.
Yes. What can I do?
Let's make this quick.
Oh, I forgot to change my outfit. I'll probably get less ambushed if I'm dressed up as them, huh? Although I do get levels from this, so it's nice.
Acknowledgement?
Yes?
Yes?
Alright, let's change our outfit before we get ambushed again.
What?
make sure we're saving, so in case we see actual humans.
Don't let me die under here, please!
Alright.
Yes?
Please help! I can't get out!
3, 2, 1.
What? There has to be... Was it like an audio file? We did a good ambush, and you better pay. Maybe 500 credits now. You die otherwise. Perhaps I could persuade you not to do this. What? Why would you stop? You look pretty weak right now. We got you good. If you let me go, I'll tell others how smart you are. Hey, we got pretty good reputation if you run around all scaredy. Ha! I like it. Okay, we'll leave you alone here. You count yourself lucky. Yeah, you're really lucky. Gort, they didn't give us nothing. Shut up. We got what we wanted. Now we go. This is how it works. Yeesh. It was an ambush. There was no person over there. Okay. Feels somewhat better. Oh, HK, you need to... An advanced one?
I'm here.
What?
We need to dress up. Whatever.
Sure.
This is the Enclave, I'm assuming. Save just in case we do something weird. For the stuff inside. Ooh, a repair kit. Just ignore us. Warrior. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. And this guy is terrible up close. What is this? Marker post? Andrew, turn back. Oh, it's just letting you know. The Sand People territory. Eastern Dune Sea. Oh, okay. We need to... Oh, no. Vast expansive desert stretches before you with no markers or indications. Not where I wanted to go. Okay. Yes, that's a frag mine. I think I have to go through these mines, though. The only thing... Please don't blow up. Okay. Heal up in case we get into a confrontation. No idea where I'm going. Bantha. Oh, you remember the Bantha food? Can I give her a... Interesting. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here's some structures. There's the turrets. The Enclave. Interesting. This sand people warrior has obviously recognized you and is astonished that you were here. Your disguise may have allowed you to pass the turrets outside, but it is ineffective at close range. Probably because you're wearing lightsabers.
Interjection. One moment. I believe I understood that, Master. It may not have been his intention, but he did actually communicate something.
Tell him we are not a threat.
Translation.
Unintelligible.
I believe I have succeeded in confusing him, Master. We have shown an interest not common among outsiders.
Apologize for being here. Say we want peace.
Translation. Translation. He is expressing disbelief, as am I, but his duty requires that he report to his chieftain. Extrapolation. It would seem that we are at least worthy of curiosity for the moment. I would much rather this get bloody, Master, but it is your call.
Much rather get this book. Though you can't seem to understand him, the Sand People Chieftain's tone is obvious. He clearly despises all outsiders.
Translation. I can translate with some guarantee of accuracy that he is demanding to know why he should let us survive this encounter, Master.
Tell him we want a peaceful solution.
Translation. Translation. He claims he has no reason to believe you, Master. Your kind have tainted this land with machines and uncaring, ignorant feet. Translation. He requires proof of good faith. We must make a contribution to his people that shows we are not a threat. Shall I blast him now, Master?
Offer him 100 credits to stop the attacks. Ask what it is that he wants. See if he's holding the Jawas as he is looking for. Ask him what he wants.
Translation.
We'll see what he wants first, and then ask about the Jawas.
He plans to move his people farther from Anchorhead, but they need to build up stores of water first. He says you must aid him. Translation. He wants moisture evaporators from the Zerka. If you deliver them, he will order that his people reduce their attacks on miners.
Will he also tell us about any captives he has?
Translation.
I hope this goes well.
Translation. He says you will get no more answers until you have proven you are an ally of the Sand People.
Tell him we will get his vaporator.
Translation. Translation. He does not believe you, Master. We will only be allowed to re-enter the Enclave when we have the evaporators with us. Translation. We are to be escorted outside. He will wait, but he doesn't believe we are coming back.
Interesting. Alright, well let's go get some evaporators. And that's where we'll end it tonight. Oh man. These Sand People are interesting to talk to. Also HK47. Oh, I love him so much. I can't wait for you to get to meet him and see him in action. Also, most importantly, let's see if Bastila's father's alive and if we're able to reunite the family. So, with that, we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching, and if you're enjoying this, let me know in the comments below. Give a thumbs up if you're enjoying it, and I'll see you next time.